Do you currently sell digital products on Etsy, or are you planning to sell digital products? Either way, this is a perfect video for you. I'll be sharing everything I wish I knew before selling digital products on Etsy. Now, I have been selling digital products on Etsy since 2016, and after 13,000 sales, I have learned a lot from my failed shops, the many mistakes that I have made, and also from my success. When I first started with digital products, I jumped in headfirst without knowing anything about them. And I wanted to share my top tips with you today to help you get started the right way and what to really expect when you sell digital products. So make sure that you stick around all the way to the end, because I'm sharing many valuable tips and one of them might even shock you. So hi and welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. I do upload weekly videos to help you build an impactful online business. And don't forget, everyone, to hit that notification bell so you are the first one notified of any new videos. So let's go ahead and let's dive right in. So the first tip I have for you is to create digital products for a niche market. So defining your niche market is the first step in starting a successful Etsy shop the right way. So ensure that your niche market focuses on a unique target market versus trying to target your products to everyone. Using this strategy will help you create products based on your specific audience needs, and then you will have customers that will want to buy from you over and over again. So the key is to find a niche market that you could dominate on, that you could become an industry leader and have a viable customer audience. The next tip that I want to talk about is learning how to sell the value of your products. So always remember, people don't buy products, they buy the results the products will give them. I have learned this lesson the hard way by not being clear on my product's value and focusing more on the price, which leads to too many discounts or just in general lowering my prices. And I'm sure many of you guys could relate. So the best way to sell a product without lowering your prices or giving a discount is simply highlighting the benefits of using the product. You need to include this information in your Etsy listing description, in your emails when you're marketing your products, and pretty much anywhere that you promote your product. The next tip is adding your unique selling proposition. This is another huge mistake that I made, was creating similar products like everyone else and blending in instead of standing out. So you need to add your unique selling proposition to every product that you create. Think about it this way: what makes your product outperform your competitor? Making it, right, a no-brainer for that prospective buyer when they come across your product to say, I need to purchase from this shop. I can't find this nowhere else. The next tip I have for you is you have to protect your digital products. When selling digital products, make sure that your buyer is clear on the terms of use. Some Etsy sellers use specific licenses to receive fair payment based on what the prospective client will be using the files for. For instance, I grant a license to wedding event coordinators to resell my products from my wedding printable shop. So some of my products like thank you cards and certain signage, they could sell to their local clients. Now, they're not allowed to sell on their own website or sell on other creative marketplaces. So make sure that you add your terms of use in your Etsy listing description, in your Etsy shop, and anywhere else that you promote your digital products in general. Another one, this is like really shocking, is be prepared to deal with individuals who resell your content. This has been the most frustrating part of selling digital products online for me. I used to get super annoyed and lose sleep over this. And after speaking to several of my colleagues, this actually happens pretty often. It has happened to many people that I know, especially when you start growing an online presence. So the number one thing that they recommended, that I also recommend, is having a legal professional create a one-page cease and desist notice. This has been the best thing I have invested. This letter would nicely inform and warn copycats of any copyright infringement, giving them a short period to take your materials off their shop or anywhere else that you find it, and it actually works. Now, for me, just to kind of give you a little bit of a background, the reason why I was affected by this the most, it was mostly my fault. I would create videos and I would share my top store with Facebook support groups. I use my store as an example of what a successful digital shop looks like. And that's when I started noticing other people copying me, buying from me, and using my own work to resell in their shops, using the exact tags, titles, description to the T, using my tag name. And it was really frustrating. At one point, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I had over 10 stores doing that to me. Majority of them copy all of my listings. That's when I created my new shop for tutorials. I ended up changing my shop name for my big store. Ended up changing my social media profiles for that particular store. It sucks, but having the one-page C's and D's was something that really helped me get everything under control and not sharing it everywhere either. Another tip is be transparent in your listing description. So make sure that you're super clear on what exactly you're selling. Does it require any software to open? Or does it require any skill to use your product? Make sure that you put this in your listing description. You want to educate your customer so they can make an informed decision of whether they want to proceed and finalize the order from your store. This will help you with unnecessary messages. And the biggest one is, most of all, bad reviews. So make sure that you are transparent in your listing description. And I wanted to share these tips with you because making passive income on Etsy with digital products is pretty amazing, but it has some cons. But if you prepare yourself and you educate yourself on things that can happen, it will be a lot easier to handle them later on if they do happen. I hope that these tips help you in the long run with your business. If you have any questions on anything that I mentioned today, I am an open book. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to help you. I do answer all of my comments, so leave them below, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you for watching.